Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here. Back in the Oasis once again, of course. And, back with another live stream here. Started a few minutes earlier than I expected I was going to start, but oh well. It'll be fine. Try to get some people in here and, start up a chat here. See what tonight's chat will get us into. As everybody that watches knows, it could go anywhere pretty much. The only thing I try not to have is political and, definitely not racist stuff, and try not to get political too much. Once in a while I'll say a few political things, but for the most part I keep out of it because, as they say, you can't please everybody. For the most part, though, all of my subscribers that I know personally and know of and talk to a lot are really open-minded, so thankfully for that, thank God for that, but doesn't mean people can't come in and one bad apple, as they say. But anyway, trying to think if there's any. I did get that nifty American flag. It's a piece of wood, basically, a piece of particle board or whatever. But it was like marked for $5 in Dollar General, and they had 50% off, so I got it for $2.50 for all you mathematicians. And I think that's a pretty good deal for $2.50. That's not bad at all. So I was like, yeah, definitely got a pimple or a mosquito bite or something there. That's annoying as heck. Not sure which it is. But anyway, don't think there's anything to really show except for I don't have my controller done, but I have it hanging on the wall. I have it somewhat done, I guess. Thought it was going to be like a piece I was going to take with me and all that fun stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that just because it's a little bit fragile, as someone may expect from being, JB welded and hot glued and all that fun stuff, but it's pretty neat. I like it. I'm not really finished with it yet, but I'll probably show it on stream here later. Take it off its hook and show it. But yeah, trying to charge my phone up here, and for some reason my one cord doesn't want to work anymore, so it kind of renders my fast charger useless. And I got a really slow charger charging it right now, so I may jump out of here at some point in the stream and get a faster charger, or maybe I can text the wife to bring it out or something. Something's got to be done about it. But anyway, I did move a few things around. I might get into that, but for the most part, the game room is the same at the moment. Got a nice shirt here from Mr. Transaaron 38. Who else would have been from, right? I got also got a Gundam shirt. But anyway, we'll see what get some people in here and check my messages to make sure. I think I checked all my messages. But yeah, get some people in here. I think oh no, I didn't. Okay. Looks like it's okay. That's right. I did put a piece of tape across there, so I can't screw with the volume. The volume control's like right here for the mic, you know. So I'll put a piece of tape across it so it wouldn't, so it couldn't be bumped, be turned, and then before you know it, you won't be able to hear me. I know, big shame in not being able to hear me ramble about stuff, right? I know you're disappointed. Anyway. Kept this little short HDMI cable because it's junk, but I like the braided wire. I'm thinking about maybe using it for something. I like the cover of it. I might use it on something. Cut the ends off and use it for something. But yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to commence to like maybe organizing some stuff here while I wait for some people to show up. Organized all the new transformers I just got right here, which is pretty cool. Starscream over here. It's a little bit flexible. It doesn't like standing so well for some weird reason. I don't know. Got my Switch charger, or yeah, my Switch, well, it's a charger too, I guess. Got my Switch docking station here. Of course, I had to put a Ghostbuster logo on it, you know. But I got that there. I'm gonna be doing some playing some Switch here for long again. Got a couple new games. I got Diablo 3 for it, and got the Mario Maker 2, Super Mario Maker 2. So, definitely stoked about those. Never played the 2 yet that I remember anyway. I did have Super Mario Maker for the Wii U that I played quite a bit, but we know where that is, right? It's a shame, but anyway. All positive vibes here. Let's not get into that. But anyway, might get my Switch out here and make sure it gets charged here. And yeah, while I'm waiting. Yeah, got my Switch dock plugged in. For anybody that doesn't know, I got the Mario edition. I think they lost their calling when they lost the opportunity. Don't get me wrong, I like the fact that it's red's not my favorite color by any means. Blue is, but I think they lost points on me. They should have made the controllers blue. I think it would have set it off a lot better. The only thing blue about it in the whole thing was the little parts you get. You can put the 2 controllers in, which I of course got burned up, and the little pieces that go on the controllers, which I do have. I'll show you here in a bit, but let me charge. Let me get this on the charger. It's probably charged for the most part, but yeah, it's pretty much charged. But I'll let it fully charge while I show. But yeah, you got the little things here. I think it looks pretty awesome. Now it looks more like a Mario, blue and red, not just red. But that's the thing. Now you can turn it this way and play it. I've never done this before. Like I've never used them like this. It's a cool function, but it's just not for me. But it's cool and all. But and then of course the thing here looks like a coin, which is pretty neat. But I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I'm a fan of the Joy-Cons. I think they're awesome. Just not a huge fan of them. For me, the buttons are. I mean, I don't have very big hands, but these buttons are just tiny to me. This here is much better. So aftermarket, they got all kinds of. I think this is a Hori grip. I think it's maybe a Hori, but so it's pretty decent, but it has the full size. Yeah, it's a Hori grips, but it's got the full size. I've showed these on the stream before, and these are actually the original ones I had because the Switch was my Switch was the only console that wasn't in the game room that burned up. So the only thing is you can't use these off, like you can't just use them like this off the, which is not a big deal for me because I never used them like that anyway. Also got the Pro controller. Still, I need to charge it back up for playing on the TV, but But I'll get that charged up. Like I said, it's pretty much charged up already, but I'm going to move this over a little bit. Put my case here. But pretty much charged up already, but just want to top off the charge on it because I'm going to be playing it here in a little while. Try out some Mario Maker 2 probably. I think I got Diablo 3 in there right now, but coming up on 17 minutes. It should get somebody in here before long. Usually takes a few minutes to get somebody in here. Did notice a couple people came in and they left again, but let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, get that all charged up here and probably don't want to stream any of it. Well, I don't think it would show any, throw up any red flags, but you never know. You never know. But I want to get charged up anyway. Like I said, it was mostly charged, but actually now I'm thinking of it, I want to plug my VR headset in and get it charged up as well. So yeah. Hey, brother. Thank you. Yeah, Aaron gave this to me. It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. But yeah, how's it going, Todd? Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Just getting some stuff organized and looks a little different since you were here last, I'm sure, but I'm sure there was a lot of stuff here that was the same, but a lot of stuff new too, so. I haven't pulled down my projector screen for a while. I need to do that just to make sure everything is still clear from it for when I want to use it again. It should be, but you know how that works, right? this stuff here might be in the way of the switch dock and stuff, and but I mean that can be easily moved. I can move it up on my sound bar, up on the sound bar and the stuff like that. But how's it going, Todd? Hope all has been going well for you. I do know that things have been, I guess mostly it's been Robbie that's been sick, but I know you haven't been feeling well as well, and all the stuff you're going through. I'm not going to obviously, say what those things are on a live chat, but you know what they are. Because, I mean, you're living them, right? But I hope you get that all sorted out. It's a mess, I know. Life's a mess anymore. I mean, life's still worth living, don't get me wrong, but it's not without its obstacles. And I can appreciate its obstacles because, it's just, you might not appreciate them at the time, but I guess they're a necessary thing, just so you know when you're having a good time, I guess. Doing okay, was napping. Just got approved for unemployment. Hell yeah, brother! Congratulations on that. Awesome. I know it's not easy to do because people that don't need it try to get on it, and I can understand where they're a little bit thorough with it. I can appreciate that. So that the people that need it is hard to get to. It's but I'm glad you got that, brother, for sure. Oh, I don't care if people know. My boss tried to tell unemployment that I quit and walked off the job. Walked off the job. Wait, walked out your house? Because, I mean, you're working from home, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that working from home is a bad thing. I'm just saying, how do you walk off the job if you're, working from home? You walked out your house to go to the store or something? People are idiots. They'd say anything to try to get out of anything, you know what I mean? Like, when it's clearly negligence, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But I hope you get that all sorted out, brother. It's a mess, I know. I mean, I don't know personally, but I can understand how it sounds like a mess. So going through it's got to be 10 times worse than me hearing about it. It's crazy. But hope you get that all straightened out. Definitely don't sound like a good time, that's for sure. Get my There we go, I found the right one this time. Whatever happened to some of my flash drive. Well, I know what happened to some of them. Some of them got burned the hell up, of course. Some are going by fast, and I haven't really done anything, but it's been... Gee, I hear you there, brother. It's been crazy. I gotta mow my yard again. I'll do that sometime this weekend, but... it's terrible. It has cooled off a tiny bit, but it's supposed to get, next week I guess it's supposed to go back up. So, hey, girly, how's it going? Hope your guys are doing well. appreciate you stopping in. Wasn't sure if you'd get the message in time or not. Figured I'd go an hour, hour and a half, whatever, Fine. I kind of, it's always like playing it by ear because I never know, when I'm going to be like, yeah, better jump off here if I fall asleep kind of deal. So it's kind of so it kind of goes, it's kind of play it by ear. When kind of like the chat dies down and I'm like, yeah, and I'm starting to feel a little tired. I'm like, yeah, I better jump off. Because it's weird because I can stay out here. I can watch TV or play a video game or something for hours. But for some reason, as soon as I jump on a live stream, my eyes try to go shut. I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But that's the way it works. That's the way it works. And of course, when I jump off the live stream, then I tend to wake up a little better. It's weird. Something about the live stream. Live stream, talking on the phone, riding in a car. Like, it's just kind of like just a reaction. Makes you want to sleep for some reason. I don't know what it is. I kind of get the car because it's like smooth, like you're being rocked to sleep and you got the road noise and, not while I'm driving now, of course, but I don't make I'm not one of them people to try to fall asleep at the wheel. Don't get me wrong, I've, done some little glitches here and there. Everybody has, but I'm not one I don't fall asleep at the wheel. Like, I don't try to fall asleep at the wheel. Thank God for that, because that shit scares the hell out of me. All it takes is one little beer off, and you hook something, you get into something, and you're off the road. It doesn't take much. Sure make a mess out of things going 40, 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, whatever it is you're going. Don't have to be going very fast to mess up stuff. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight, and figured now was a good a time as any to kind of start a live stream and see where things go. And I did go up in subscribers a little bit, which is pretty awesome. Still got a ways to go for 800, which is where I want to be for a giveaway. Was suggested by a viewer that I do some sort of giveaway before the 800 subscriber giveaway, and I think I'm going to take him up on his offer, because he's even agreed to. He's even told me that he will provide the prize, like the gift card or whatever, for the winner. So really appreciate that. If you're watching, I'm not going to say his name because I'm not sure he wants anybody to know who he is, but it's not transaaron 38 this time, surprisingly. But if he wants to be known, I will give him a shout out. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel, or if obviously he has a YouTube channel if he watches my stream, but I'm not sure if he creates any content or not. If he does, I will certainly shout him out on my channel. Not that I get 1 million people on my channel, but every little bit helps. And if he wants me to give him a shout out, I'll put his link in the description below. Whatever he wants me to do. I'll give him a shout out. Plus, I'll put his link in the description for now on, because that's a cool thing to do, and just add it to the many channels I have in there. But yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome. He's like, you ought to do one of them. I was like, well, I'm going to do one of the 800 subscriber giveaway. He said, well, you should do one before that. Maybe it'll boost a little bit of, which is true. It is true, and I love doing them. So, and if he's going to donate, donate the prize, why not? That's, I'll graciously accept his offer. And not sure when that's going to be, but keep watching my channel to find out. And if you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, I'm sure everybody that's watching me live right now is probably subscribed. But if you're not, or if, later on somebody comes in and sees this video, if you've made it 32 minutes and 5 seconds into it, all you gotta do is be subscribed to participate in the giveaway. And I might do the wrestling thing again. I think that's what he kind of requested, that I do the wrestling thing again. So I'll probably do that again. Just kind of like the standard of what of how I do them. So I'll probably do the wrestling thing again. But like I said, I'm not sure when it's going to be. But when he gets me the donated card or whatever, the gift card or whatever it is that he's thinking about, I'll relay the message, relay the news on to my subscribers of the channel, or potential future subscribers, let's say, and we'll get the ball rolling on it. We'll get going on it. Yes, I like the wrestling. Yeah, I really like doing them. I think they're really cool to. He was saying about doing like the. He was saying like doing like upcoming, like an upcoming pay-per-view, whichever upcoming pay-per-view it is. If we know all the matches in that, to mirror them to it or whatever, and then have people vote on it or whatever. I'm not sure how that would work, but well, I guess what he was saying was to predict, each person predict who's going to win, who's going to win in each match, and then whoever's the most accurate wins. But and I thought that was a pretty interesting way to do things, but I'd have to plan for that pretty good in advance. So once I know when that's going to happen, I'll definitely relay the message, and I'll get everything worked out. I'll have to go in and like Google like matches of the next pay-per-view, what all matches are going to be, and probably see if it tells me an order. I guess the order doesn't matter too much, but as much as each of the matches matter. But we'll see, and maybe write them all down, and then I'm not even sure how exactly I'll do it. It's going to take a lot of prepping, basically, to do. But and then I'll just generate the matches like I normally do, and then mark down like, okay, this person got it, this person, maybe, I'll put like boxes beside it or whatever with each one, with each match, and then I'll click like yes or no, or on there, and then see who got the most yeses. Hey Steph, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Girlie's in here somewhere. Yeah, happy belated birthday, Todd. It's hard for me to keep up with the birthdays. But I saw your birthday on the Facebook there, and I made sure I said happy birthday. And I know it's been a couple days, 2 or 3 days, 3 days, I think, or something, 3 or 4 days. But yawning already. I'm not even 40 minutes into it yet. Crazy. Yeah, it happens, brother. It happens. Yeah, I hear you there, brother. Days are flying by too. It's crazy. Oh yeah, it is the same day as yours and stuff. That's true. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, yeah, you share the same birthday. I didn't. I forgot all about that. But yeah, whereas the time seems to be just going by quick, like crazy. That's the biggest reason why I got. I don't know if I said this story. I think I have on YouTube, a YouTube video yet, but I got pulled over when I was in the Explorer, and the police officers like, do you know that you're like four? It was like 4 or 5 months. My registration ran out. I'm like, no. Actually, I honestly had no idea it was that far. It was gone for that far. He said, I believe you. He said, I know how fast the time's going. He said, I'll let it go. He said, but just get it done. So I was like, yep. I got it done in the parking lot before I left that Dollar General. I'm like, uh, but yeah, it's flying by. It's crazy. Heck, my birthday's next month. 22nd of next month is my birthday. It's crazy to think. Uh, Crazy. Time's going by so quick. Next live stream, I'm gonna wear my new shirt that my sister Steph right there give me, got for me. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'll definitely yeah, I gotta get my license renewed pretty soon. I've already renewed my license, but I'm waiting for the picture card, the photo card or whatever to come so I can actually get my license. I just had my car fixed. It was bad spark plug. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't anything more serious. Spark plugs are expensive enough, and to get them changed out and everything. I don't actually get spark plugs changed. I change them myself, but I with my Jeep, it's so easy to get to. I actually got to do some, not really car repair, but I got to do some working on my Jeep tomorrow. Change the oil. It's crazy because I just got it back. It seemed like yesterday. It's been it's been a while since I got it back, but I already put 5K on it, like just that quick, like it's crazy, like. And the reason it's 5 but instead of 3,000 because it's a full synthetic. But Sour X Throne, hey buddy, how's it going, brother? How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. My mom's boyfriend is a mechanic. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's good. It's good to have people like that. Like my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law saved us a ton of money on my wife's Jeep. It needed a radiator, and well, she bought the radiator and didn't charge us for it or anything, and tore her whole front end off the freaking van. And it's crazy what you got to take off on new cars to get things. It's ridiculous, really. It's ridiculous, but she got it done. And I really appreciate it because it did save us a ton of money. That would have been crazy money. Plus, one of the pulleys was bad. It was going bad anyway. It wasn't completely bad yet, but she said, while I'm under here and have it tore apart, we may as well do that too. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But yeah, it's good to have. I mean, I could do general maintenance and stuff like oil changes and spark plugs and stuff like that. But brakes, I do all that stuff myself in my driveway, but it'd be nice to have at least some sort of awning or something. Pull it under so if it's raining or snowing or whatever. But I'm just a broke brother, so I can't afford all that crap. One day maybe. We was talking about getting like some sort of like double wide awning to park under, just for, you know what I mean. But one day we will probably. These things are expensive though. And it gets pretty windy here, so we'd have to get some sort of nice. We'd have to get a nice one so that the wind wouldn't just tear up. I mean, wind will tear up anything, but I mean, just general wind, not, you know, hurricane and forced winds. Obviously, it doesn't matter what it is. It's gonna. We don't normally get that bad of winds, but we get, you know, damaging winds a lot of times. That, you know, might screw one of them up if it's like, you know, just a cheesy setup or whatever. Not to mention, it's if you're gonna get something like that, you may as well get a half decent one. But it's good to see everybody back for sure. Really got, I mean, I said it all the time, I see it pretty much every stream, but I do got to get my stuff back together and get some retro games going for sure. Couple things I have to work out on that, but I have the potential to do it now. I have all the equipment and everything to do it, but it's just the getting it done part. It's the hard part. Not necessarily a hard part. It's just, I don't know. It's like a mental thing, you know. It's like, do I have enough stuff to do it with, and blah blah blah. You know, you don't want to start it until you have enough stuff to do it. You know. I mean, sure, I could emulate it easy enough, but you know. But it's definitely better with, you know, original hardware and stuff, obviously. But times you can't always get that. I mean, I can do it with original hardware. It's just I don't have that big a collection yet. Need to get more games. It's easier said than done. It's you need, you know, you need some cash to do that kind of stuff. It seems like that stuff's getting more expensive every day. Retro stuff is, you know, pretty high commodity nowadays. It has been for a while, but it seems like it's getting more of a high commodity lately. So but one of these days you'll see me go live and be playing some retro game stuff. I'll definitely have to test out my video stuff, my capture card and all that fun stuff. It's actually hanging on my wall in a bag right now, and then I have my converter right here. I have my converter right here, which is pretty awesome. Converts the HDMI to to the RCAs and then, or RCAs to HDMI, I should say, the other way around. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Really need to redo my computer because my computer's been glitching for a while now. It won't pick up any. It won't pick up any like external hard drive. All my external hard drives, it won't pick them up. It picks up flash drives. If I want to pull files like pictures or whatever from flash drives back and forth, picks flash drives up. Yeah, picks flash drives up quick. But for some reason, it won't pick up any hard drives. I'm not sure why. And I know it did before, but now it's just not picking them up. I thought there was something wrong with the external hard drives, but I'll plug them into my laptop. My laptop picks them up fine, no problem. So I need to redo my computer, but I can't really do that yet. I need to buy a Windows 11 program, and I'm not sure how much that's going to cost. I don't have a disk drive, so I mean I do. I have the external plug-in, but I'd rather get a flash drive. I had a flash drive set up, but it screwed up somehow. I don't even know how it screwed up, but I need to get a flash drive with Windows 11 on it so I can redo my laptop or redo my computer, my gaming computer, and then I'll be able to do stuff a little better. But I'm kind of wanting to do that before I start the whole setting up everything, because if I set up all this and set up all my stuff for retro gaming and stuff, and then I redo my computer and just kind of put it on my computer again, so it's kind of let's see. August is a third paycheck month for me. August is a 3 paycheck month for me. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. Going to try to do more live streaming myself now that I have more time. Hell yeah. Definitely have to check that out. It's Totemus Toys then? That's your YouTube, obviously, right? I'm pretty sure I have you in the yeah. Pretty sure I have your channel in the description below, so if anybody's whoever watches it later, make sure you check out Totemus Toys. He's gonna be doing some live streams, so make sure you check out whatever he has up so far, and make sure you check out his future content. Definitely gonna be good. I'm sure of that. So can't go wrong with him for sure. But I hooked him up with a camera, so I don't know if he's gonna use that camera or a different one, but the camera I give you though, it should be sufficient. It's just you don't want it real bright lights like this kind of lighting would probably be good for it, but real bright lighting, it just doesn't know how to handle it. It's a decent camera. It's just it just doesn't. The frame rate's only 30 frames per second, but it's that scared the ever-loving daylights out of me. Whew. I was testing it out. It works good. Yeah, it does work good. You just gotta get the lighting right. That's all. Like I know you have a lot of LED stuff in there, and the LED strips, it would probably work fine with that. Well, these are LEDs here, but I didn't get the LEDs up that you give me yet. But that's gonna be a project in and of itself. But definitely want to get them up in here for sure. But yeah, it's definitely a good camera. It's just you gotta get the lighting correct in it. if you get like even this camera here, the other lighting, doesn't work as well. It works, but it doesn't work that great. You know, I mean, once in a while you'll see like lines look like one of them old school TVs, basically, like that one back here. Like the lines, you know, scan lines or whatever. But yeah, I got to get my stuff set back up here. But gonna have to spend a little money here and get like I said, the Windows 11 program. I'm gonna try to get it on like a flash drive or something. Not quite sure where to get that at, but I'll get it. I'll eventually get something set up. Then I can redo my computer. Then once I redo my computer, then I'll put everything back on it, including this program, obviously, and I'll also put that other program on it to do the retro stuff. And that should be all good to go. But like I said, I don't want to redo it. I mean, I don't want to get all that stuff set up and then redo my computer, and then I got to redo it anyway. You know, I mean, I got to go back and do it anyway. So it's kind of pointless to do anything right now until I get it set up. But I will eventually. It'll take a little time, but most of the time things take a little time to do. So coming up on an hour now, so definitely go to at least an hour and a half. So trying to think if there's, I don't think there's anything, don't believe there's anything else to show. But let's see, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna be playing some Switch. Got the Diablo 3 and Super Mario Maker 2 for it from a buddy of mine. He gives me good deals on stuff. I help him sell stuff, and then in turn he gives me good deals and stuff, and it's it's a really good trade-off, that's for sure. But actually, most of my collection I have in here now that you see, like, you know, you can't really see it because that chair's in the way, but we're tearing this big Gundam box out of the way. You can see stuff for the most part. There we go. Now you can see stuff a little better. It's got this shelving unit that my sister gave me. Pretty awesome. It's made out of actual wood. Eventually that's going to be all consoles and stuff, and then I'm going to put up other shelves to put the other various things up. I'll put a Transformer shelf, of course, again, and odds and then other stuff. So I'll just put all the Transformers together like I had before, and I'm gonna put some other shelves up on the other wall over here. But before that, I'll have to get some more brackets and some wood, and the brackets are cheap as heck, but the wood's the expensive part. It's like $25 for each board, so it's gonna be a little rough, but it's not too terrible, but it's definitely worth it for sure. I definitely want to get more shelving on this other wall, and then I could move all my. I could just make a Transformer shelf, and then whatever else I need. Shelves definitely utilized more space, for sure. Yep, I have to move a few things around to do those shelves, but it's worth it. Probably move this proton pack right over here. I'll probably move it over here where this guitar is, because I can easily move that stuff somewhere else. But I might even move that now. Not now, but like this weekend. Move all that stuff out of there, put my pack over there. That way that part of it's done, and then I'll have my pack off that wall. Then I'll have to move the poster. Might just roll the poster up and put it back up on the shelf up there with the other one until I get room for it. But yeah, I don't know. I may actually jump off here in an hour, but we'll see how it goes. Kind of going downhill pretty quick. I work today, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm back on 5/8 now, so I'm working Friday, regular work schedule. I'm working Friday, so a little extra tired, but yeah. Actually coming up on an hour now, so might just jump off here and hopefully I may actually do a live stream tomorrow night as well. And probably by that time I'll have that stuff moved, because I'm probably going to move it tonight, possibly, now that now that I'm thinking of it. This is yeah, that sucks. But now that I got a mindset that I'm going to move that stuff, I'm probably going to go ahead and move it tonight. Maybe put something on TV and watch it as I'm moving stuff. Get me in the swing of things. It won't take much to move it, so finding a place to put the stuff is probably going to be the hardest part. Good night, girlie. Love you too. I hope you have a great night. If you get on tomorrow, let me know. Okay, I sure will, girlie. I'll let you know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna jump off here. It'll probably go a couple minutes past the hour, but we'll see. That way I can get some stuff caught up here and get some stuff moved, and next time you see it, the pack's probably going to be right here. So yeah, have a good night, Steph. Love you. But yeah, the pack's going to be here, and I'm going to move this stuff. The pack should fit right here where my hand is, easily enough. Just hang that up there and move the other stuff around, and could find spots for the other stuff pretty easily. The pack, it's a little harder to find spots for, but I'm pretty sure that spot's perfect for it. It's got a seam like right in here somewhere, which is where I definitely want to hit a stud with that hook. So, but yeah, next time you see it, I'm pretty sure that pack's gonna be there. And I'm going to move some stuff, various other stuff. I can already see just in the camera itself where I can probably put a few things. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. It's an hour stream. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Again, Mr. Thomas Toys there. He's going to be... I just got word from him. You just saw it today. Saw it on the stream. He's going to be doing some more videos, doing some more content, so make sure to check him out and subscribe. Maybe tell him I sent you over there. That way he knows where they came from and knows that, you know, you watch my channel, so it jumped over to his. So it's always cool for, you know, some people to know where they got him from, or if you're just randoms, or if, you know, they saw, you know, the channel from somewhere else, heard of the channel from somewhere else. But yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. Again, I'm gonna do an 800 subscriber giveaway, but I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway between that here, more than likely. So be watching out for that. And thanks for all the support. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.